Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream where I play Bitcraft. Kasib, hello. How are you doing this evening? This is what I look like. Oh, Persona, nice. I was thinking about picking up it's like the remaster of Persona 5, I think, right? But I'm really gradually working my way through Metaphor Refantasio. So I'm probably going to want a break from that style of game for a little bit afterwards, I'm thinking. I do like the Persona games, though. What am I doing? I'm crafting. Yeah, no, I feel that. It's it's a good game. It's enjoyable. I get why everyone liked it so much. But I'm playing it now, and I'm playing it after I played Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. So going from like a very like modernized JRPG style game to more like of a classic one definitely took me like the first probably like 6 hours felt really weird to me. But I do like it. It's a solid game. Am I? Okay, I don't have to be here for smelting. Smelting doesn't require my direct input, I guess. Some of the crafts do. I still don't 100% know what's going on in this game. I want to know. So I can go gather stuff while I'm waiting for those to smelt. Ah, hot dogs.
Boppin Badger just redeemed Glizzy Bonk.
Where am I going? Where's the water? The map's a little laggy. I don't know why that is. Okay. Guessing this is actually water. I'm gonna go up there and fish for a couple of minutes while I wait for my stuff to smelt. But yeah, I've been playing this game a little bit, sometimes while I'm working at my job, which I'm probably not supposed to do, you know. For legal reasons, this is a joke, but it's a good kind of, I don't want to call it an idle game, because it really isn't an idle game, but a lot of the, like, gathering and crafting, you just kind of stand there while it happens. So, it's kind of a nice one to play just while chilling. I'm in someone's territory now. But yeah, I think like the long-term goals in the game are to like join a settlement with people and build a small town, build like crafting stations and like share resources. I think you can just build your own house too, but I can see that like nations have claimed territory on the map. So I want to say that signing up with a nation. Oh no, am I moving? Don't move. I changed to WASD. I thought I could click. I guess if you click on the map, you try to go there still. watchtowers, too. I don't even know what a watchtower would be for in this case. I don't think there's PvP. Maybe it's just, like, keep people off your property. I should take a look at what my quests are and figure out what I'm even supposed to be doing here. Need to do a task for Ramparte. I think he wants me to kill jackals. Oh yeah, I took one look at this acquire insulating wires thing and determined it was too much work to make wires, but I might come back for it. And this last one is just like, it's behind my head. You guys can't read this, but it's just like equip armor in every slot. I have 2 of them covered already. I found some shitty gloves on the ground that someone dropped. And I got myself this leather shirt. So I just need 4 more pieces, I guess, for that one. So I might try to work on that. I kind of feel like I want to venture out from the starting town, but I don't think I want to do that until I have, like, some of the basic quests done and have my bearings a little bit more. Like, to my knowledge, the only people I know who are playing this game, I think, are settling really far north, and I have no idea how to get there, so that'll be, like, a future problem for me to deal with. Wait, am I out of room for fish? I do see that I'm carrying, a lot of logs. Okay. Maybe it's time to stop fishing and go get my... I could always just bust out the cart. It's time to bust out the cart. Beep. No, don't mind. My hand was offset on the keys. Okay. You know, all the logs can probably go in the cart. Perfect. This will make more room for fish. Now give me back my ground fish. Will not stand. I don't know why I put the cart away. In my mind, I'm gonna, like, leave it somewhere and lose it, and I know you can recall it from far away, so that I have nothing to worry about. I'm completely safe. But it's like the second I get the cart out, I'm like, oh shit, now I'm responsible for the cart. Like a whole thing, you know? Yeah, I like this game. I think it's kind of like chill. Kind of cute. Relatively peaceful. An enjoyable game to play when I'm just looking to chill and I don't want to have to do a lot of, like, things that require reaction time. Although there are enemies in this game, and the jackals, when I fought them, nearly killed me, so maybe for combat I need to be more ready. Alright, I'm going to run out of stamina. There it goes. I'm gonna eat some food and keep fishing until at least this fishing thing is done. Make my trip more worth it, you know, while I'm out here. Alright, so while we fish, a quick rundown of what I'm drinking beverage-wise. I've got a bottle of kombucha, that I opened earlier and didn't finish, so I've come back for it. I also have a white Monster Energy that's about 75% consumed, and I just want to finish it before I open my other energy drink, a Kickstart, that is sitting here. That's like my new fresh one to crack open once I finish this monster. The kombucha, I don't know. That's just here too. I love kombucha. I've always kind of liked it. I don't normally like things that I think taste kind of vinegary, but for some reason it's always been enjoyable. This one's like a local brand. I think it's made like a town or two over from me, so super local. It's a raspberry and thyme flavored one, so pretty tasty. I think I'm getting a little bit of thyme from it. I think it's mostly raspberry that I taste though. But yeah, it's not bad. Alright, I'm almost done extracting these fish. In games like this, I find myself glancing at the chat. There's someone in there who's like, I've never tried sushi before. And then, can't say I've seen a catfish sushi roll. Yeah, I don't think catfish is usually eaten raw. Perhaps it's because I grew up in rural America. But I feel like, from my experience, catfish is one of those fish that you definitely want to cook because it does not come from clean water usually. I don't know if that's always true. I might be full of shit, but I feel like you're supposed to probably cook catfish. Alright, where is town? Am I going the right way? Yes, I think I am. Actually, do I have cart room? Wait. I want to... Let me interact with my cart. I do. So I could kill a bird. I could kill a bird right now. Okay, I think I need to dismount the cart. Yeah, I think you're right. Catfish are like a bottom feeder type fish. So you really don't want to just probably eat them in sushi, I would guess. But, Dad used to love catfish. Much better choices. Yeah, I grew up eating some catfish, and I think it's, like, pretty tasty. But yeah, there's a lot of bones in it. Technically, I feel like it comes from... Like, I don't know if it's a particularly healthy fish. Fish in general, I feel like, absorbs a lot from its environment. So, growing up where I did, it was like, we got these catfish right out of the river, and I'm like, I don't feel the river is clean enough for that. We ate them anyway. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of, better types of fish to eat, for the most part. I'm a big fan of, tuna. Like a tuna steak. That said, tuna's also a fish that's full of stuff you don't want to eat, like, mercury. I think you don't want to eat too much tuna because of the mercury. You won't be eating catfish by choice anymore. That's fair. That's a reasonable take. Yeah, tuna I like. You ever have swordfish? Swordfish is super good. It's like one of the meatier fish. Texture, flavor-wise, I guess. Okay, wait. Kill him. What am I doing? I want my molten ingots. Yes, good. Never had the pleasure. If you ever get the opportunity, swordfish is very good. I think it's the only place I've ever had it is at like specialty seafood restaurants or like steak and seafood restaurants, so places that kind of specialize a little bit. And it's a little pricey usually. All right. There we go.
The Grey Count just redeemed head pat.
Oh, great count. Thank you. Hello. Oh yeah, if you're in New York, you might have an opportunity. And the Midwest is not the best place for ocean foods. Freshwater fish, sure, but definitely want to be more coastal to get like fresh ocean fish, or oysters also, I think, are usually more of a coastal thing. I'm wondering if I'm going to run out of stamina before I finish these or not. It kind of looks like I might finish the ingots before I run out of stamina, but we'll see. So I was looking through... Where was I looking? One of the menus showed me, like, if I level up fishing, like a cute outfit that I could have as a fisher. I don't know where that would... Definitely, I don't know why I keep clicking progression. It's still not in there. It didn't show up after I left. Just takes me to the same place. Maybe it was in the... Oh, it's in here. Yeah, like I want this hat. This game is moment to moment. It's like an MMO, Melvor Idle, if it had a UI where you could actually watch what they're doing. Yeah, it... Oh, they're done. Yeah, I don't know what it reminds me of. I want to say that there's some similarities here to old school RuneScape, but I haven't played a lot of RuneScape. I played it when I was a kid. It was probably one of my first, like, 2 MMOs I ever played. But I was too young, I feel like, to properly invest the time. I mostly just did weird shit in it. Like, I would go hang out at the edge of the wilderness where you could full loot PvP, and I'd, like, cling to the edges and, like, watch people go in, and then watch people come out, and then try to sneak in and see if I could pick up stuff off the ground. I would just go look for, like, the leftover loot that no one wanted from the dead bodies in there and see if I could walk out with it. And I got, like, a wizard hat doing that. And then I wandered around the mountains with my wizard hat, but yeah, I didn't have a good feel for what I was doing, but I feel like some of the gathering and progression in this game is meant to feel similar to that, but with more, like, land claiming civilization type stuff, so yeah, those were my early ones too. Maple Story, RuneScape, and I played Phantasy Star Online, but I didn't have the online on my Dreamcast, so I just played it alone, which is maybe kind of sad. But I had a friend who played it online quite a lot. Unless it's a different PSO. I think that's the only PSO I can think of from the time period. Yeah, we had good overlap. I loved Maple Story. I still have my original Maple Story character too. That one I knew what I was doing. I never got that high level in it though, because the grind just got too rough. But I did make decent progress in it. I had a group of friends who played. I convinced my dad to let me borrow his credit card so I could buy, like, cash shop items. What am I doing? Fish. I have so much fish. I'm going to process all this fish. Yeah, the grind got really brutal after a point, and if I'm remembering right, if you died, you lost some amount of experience. So, you know, you'd try to go grind in, like, a harder area to get better experience, but then if you screwed up and died, you'd lose, like, a certain percentage of it, and it was just pretty tough. So I did trail off at a point. I really liked Maple Story 2. It had a tragically short life. But I have heard, well, there were private servers. They mostly got shut down. And I think there's some stuff going on there to try to work on that, but I don't know what the current situation is. Like, if you're not going to publish the game in a region anymore, what do you care if people run private servers? You're no longer in the market. Maple 2 was, really cool. I really liked the visuals on it. Super cute. It is a tragedy about that. I think the one I was playing was, Maple Stars was the name of it. I want to say I might still be in a Maple Story 2 Discord somewhere. Yeah, the house building was crazy. There was, like, so much good decorating you could do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make all of these fish into products. Hey, we're here. We're doing capitalism. We're turning fish into products. Yeah, the house building was so good in that one. I wish I had put more time into it when it was out. I didn't realize I was going to lose it. You know, I want to return to Maple Story 2. Maybe someday. I've got a couple of games that I have private servers for, like weird ones like Trickster Online and Pangya, my favorite anime golf game. We had a group where we chained our houses together like rooms in a mansion. Oh, that's awesome. Also, yeah, hashtag stop killing games, hell yeah. I hope that's going somewhere. I haven't been keeping up on it too much, but I would just love it if online games had a way to be meaningfully preserved for the players after they go offline so that you can still enjoy them. Oh, they did? They got their targeted numbers? Oh, that's awesome. I know it was getting close. I miss playing all those instance co-op MMOs. Dragon Nest, Dragon Saga. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, when Dragon Nest came out, I was so excited. I was, like, waiting for it. During that period of time, I used, I believe it was mmosite.com. I don't think it's really up anymore. Or if it is, it isn't what it used to be. I think it might have come back in a worse state. But I would use that, and I would go like find every weird like Chinese or Korean MMO that was about to be localized by some company and like track its progress until it came out, and then get so excited. And I played probably every free MMO. I touched them all, every single one. It was those were good times. A lot of them were terrible games, but I don't know, the excitement of trying each one out was very fun. And at the time I was, you know, young and broke, so it was great that they were all free with Cash Shop. Brit one was yesterday and the EU one early morning our time. Excellent. Love to hear it. You always hope too with stuff like that where like even though I do not live in the UK or the EU, if the laws go into effect and companies have to accommodate that there, then it maybe benefits all of us. Like, I think that we sometimes also get, like, in America, mild benefits from GDPR, I think, existing. The privacy laws in the UK. Well, we also get cookie pop-ups constantly. But, you know, if sites are trying to accommodate a global audience, or, you know, companies are, then they have to accommodate that. I think also probably, I don't know if it ever happened, I think iPhones are going to have to start using USB-C. I don't know if they did. I think they did on the recent ones. That was also kind of one of those shared benefits then if that did happen. Yeah, a lot of those old MMOs, though, were not good. My general rule when I would open one up is if it was using the, like, uh, default, like, font that you would be using if you had a font with Asian characters, and it was just the, like, really generic, like, kind of pixelated serif font, and they didn't do any type of update to it to try to make it look nicer in the localization. That was kind of my worry that, like, they didn't try very hard on this one. So I would usually flag those as being, like, a possible bad game. A couple of them were actually good, though. They just didn't put the time into the font choice, but that was usually one of the first signs that it was, like, a rush job on the localization. Miss old MMOs, played a lot of Ragnarok and MapleStory before WoW. Yeah, I also, well, I always played Ragnarok on private servers because I was young enough that I, didn't have the capital to pay for the subscription. So lots of Ragnarok private servers. Man. It's a good game. I think it's still out there. I think it's on Steam. I don't know if anyone's playing it anymore. Sometimes I think, like, I should spin up my own private server for it, but, like, I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? Maybe. I think it's pretty easy to do, I've heard. Yeah, actually, I played World of Warcraft on private servers before I played it on the real servers. Because same thing, at that age, I just, like, was avoiding subscriptions to the best of my ability. Because, like, I could not convince either parent to be like, can you pay $15 a month so I can play a video game? It just sounds insane. Tried going back, but a lot of crazy changes to the point where they do the classic old school servers. Oh, for Ragnarok? Yeah. That does not surprise me. Oh my god, yeah. Fly for fun. People called it Glyph? I don't know how you pronounced it. I think people said it some kind of way. Um, I was just thinking about that the other day. I don't know what it was. I was like laying in bed, and I had a few characters on it, but I had an assist I leveled up really high. I was thinking about the like in the starting areas, the music that plays when you're in combat. Man, that would be a good one. You can play it in your browser now because it's so old and it didn't age well. Yeah, that does not shock me. Oh, I remember Rose too. Did it have a subscription? I cannot remember. Um, did I finish making my fish products? No, I need to let my stamina recover and then make more fish products. I was actually thinking about, and this is like I don't know if I'm following through on this, so if anyone tries to hold me to it, I'm gonna just pretend that I didn't say this, but I really wanted to do some like pre-edited videos to like post to YouTube, get some content up that isn't just streaming. I was thinking a fun thing to do might be to take my lunch breaks at work and like every day for a week just play some weird old MMO that still happens to be online and just like see how it's doing. And then just sort of like, I don't know, compile that into some footage. I know people love those videos that are like, what is game name like in 2025? It'd be kind of like that, but it would probably just be me like being nostalgic about the games a little bit and just sort of like, I don't know, wandering through them. I kind of thought what I could do is like spend the first couple of days just like leveling a new character to see what that's like, and then if I have a character in the game, maybe spend like the last couple of days hopping on my higher level character, trying to remember what was going on and what I was doing and like poking around there. And just kind of making a collection of like short videos on it where I kind of run through and see what's going on. I don't know. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. Case if you're saying that would be pretty neat, which is encouraging. But I don't know. I was just thinking like it would be good probably to have some there I go. To have some like always available content, like that can help point people towards my stream. I think it's generally considered good to diversify the content you're making, so if I'm gonna be serious about it, I should probably make some more YouTube videos. My part for me is editing them. And I'm sure this is hard for everyone, but the problem I come across is like I don't want to cut out too much stuff because I worry that if I do too many cuts that it will lose context. But then I feel like I always leave too much in, and it's like longer than it needs to be. I think I probably need to trust the audience slightly more that they're not going to completely lose track of what's going on because I cut out a section of like something that wasn't important. People can probably keep up, but yeah, I feel like that's always kind of the tricky part with it. Ooh, my products! My fish products. Alright, now that I have fish products, I can turn these into food. Actually, do I have fish to turn into bait while I'm here before I go? I do not. Okay. Is there any value in continuing to do fish experiments? That's an insane sounding sentence. I think, yeah, there's two different recipes you can get from it. Plain fish and bulbs, and plain deluxe fish and bulbs. Okay, so I have both of these. Wait, no. Do I? Yes, I do. So then, by that logic, I shouldn't do any more fish experiments because I already have the recipes. I think that sounds right. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game, really. I want to know more, but I am kind of just learning as I go. I've done very little research. This is one of those games where I feel like I should probably look up a YouTube video about what I should be doing, but, well, I'll get there eventually. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna cook fish the normal way. While I'm working on cooking stuff, I can also, real quick, here we go. I want to show off this Decora banner that I got from VGen. It's by Miu, M-I-U, on VGen. Turned out super cute. I like it. I think it's super good. I wonder if it would be even better if you got some of your close friends you normally play with try the MMOs with you for some of those videos. Do it for all of them because of scheduling. Yeah, you know what? That actually might not be a bad idea. Try to get some people who've never tried them to to give them a shot. Especially some of them are so old. I'm sure they've aged very poorly, but that could be kind of funny. Yeah, it's perfect Discord banner sized. I have it on my my thing. I see that you've found it there. But yeah, I've got it on my social media as my banner now, too. Yeah, I got my crab. I got my Tamagotchi. I collect Tamagotchis, so I've got a bunch of those guys. And I wouldn't say I collect them, but I've got too many ocarinas. At a certain point, it's kind of like a collection. How many Tamagotchis or ocarinas? Because Tamagotchis easily, I would say probably like 25 or so. And my rarest ones are worth like probably between $600 and $1,000 on a couple of them. A couple of my fancy Tamagotchis. And then for the ocarinas, I think I only have probably 6 or 7. So, you know, if that's too many, then I I don't know. But I figured it'd be a good one to put on there because I do like collecting. I guess in general, I like collecting weird musical instruments. I have a lot of unusual instruments, or just instruments in general. The ocarinas are kind of disproportionately represented there. I think I keep going to like you go to like a convention or you go to a like the Ren Fair and they got ocarinas and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna buy one of these ocarinas now. And suddenly, you know, you look away, you look back, you got like 15 ocarinas. It happened to anyone. Did I finish my cooking work here? I did. Okay. How's my inventory looking? Oh, I should go cut up that bird. I'm carrying a bird around. Completely forgot I had it. I've done cosplay at a few conventions. I haven't done like full like Ren Fair garb. Last time I went to the Ren Fair, I did get a very cool like witch hat and some hair danglies and like a really cool poncho and an ocarina. So I was walking around with all of those things on me, which felt like I was dressed up, but wasn't like I did like a thematic thing. I just bought a bunch of stuff there and put it on my body, which is one way to do it. Oh well, yeah, for sure with that too. If you've got silicone boobs just on hand, you can't let those rot away in a box. You gotta find purpose for them. I think this is how I process the bird into, I don't know, meat? Yeah, I feel like those things work, like, surprisingly well. Like, they create a really nice illusion. So, yeah, if you found, like, a good character, you could do, like, a whole cosplay out of it. Other thing I'm worried about in this game is that if I do ever want to go, like, join people in a broader society somewhere, I've heard it costs more to teleport if you have more stuff. I'm worried all the stuff I'm doing, like crafting, I'm just gonna, like, overload my bank with stuff I don't want to get rid of. Yeah, you can sell it, though. I'm sure I'd be fine. Okay. So I can cook... Actually, are there more meat recipes I don't have? Let me check. Does the question mark mean I don't have it? I think so. So I think I should do basic meat experiment. Oh, people were convinced you were a woman? Okay, well then yeah, extremely effective. You gotta make use of those things. Okay, so I did my meat experiment. I'm carrying around about 1 million fish food. Food that is fish. Food for me that is fish, not food for fish. I can't remember if I said this out loud already, but they added WASD movement to this game today. And that's what I'm using now, so I can free my mouse. And it's still, like, experimental. They say it might be a little buggy. But for the most part, I really like it. I prefer WASD movement. I've somehow walked. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you saying, I think, that you nared your arms and legs. I remember thinking about nair recently. Hate the smell. Yeah, no, I mean, if you're gonna go for it, I feel like it's better to go all in. Okay, I'm noticing that Stop walking away. I'm just going to drag them in. I'm trying to right-click for the contextual menu on these, but I think it's making me move. I think that might be one of those, like, bugs with WASD movement. What do I even have in here? So much fish oil. Fish oil may come in handy at some point. No, stop. I don't want to move. Wait, did I just stack it on there? I thought these only stacked in stacks of 10. What? What? Was this always allowed? Why were they in stacks of 10 then? Is it like this with other stuff? Okay, no. What if I put it in here? Oh, is it because it's in the bank? The bank might be different. Oh my god. This changes everything. I can stack so many things. I hit sort, will it do that for me? No. Oh wait, no, those actually just don't stack even in here, I guess. There's unclear rules on the stacking. What is that? What is that? I'm sorry, I'm experiencing a real life thing. I think a small piece of onion just came out of my pocket? What did I do when I was cooking earlier that would have caused that to happen? Okay. I also have a... I'm trying to parse this information. I have a text message from Eric where he says, Nat, I drew you. And it appears to be on like a token card for Magic the Gathering, but I don't see how this is me. In fact, I'm having a hard time parsing the visual information at all. Do a picture of Summit real quick. I don't know what to do with that information. I feel like I should... I'm just gonna stop looking at it. It's like a stick figure, except I think I have a bird head? I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Alright, back to it. Some of the stuff I want to keep with me. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for now. Did I clear out the cart? No. The cart is still full of shit. I think I'm gonna keep these logs though, because I can use them when I make the ingots. Actually, I'm gonna put the ingots in here. And then all of the logs. Pictures, okay. I will find the pictures. Oh. Oh wow, yeah. No, that those are those are crazy. Yeah, wow, they're pretty convincing. Especially like you don't see the seam anywhere. Very impressive. I also am just now seeing that there's the Maple Tory stew. What? Maple Story 2 screenshots in the gaming chat, which, man, so help me, if no one sets up another private server, I'm gonna do it. Nexon immediately gearing up to sue me already. They're probably here in my chat right now. The mask covers the seam. Ah, yeah. Seams up at like the neckline then. That makes sense though, and good technique. Especially for like ninja. If any type of ninja, there's a good opportunity to wear a mask. There's a lot of like costumes you could do with that. Okay. I'm gonna run to the market and see if any of the shit I've been making is worth selling. Maybe I sell stuff and I buy the armor. I don't have to worry about making the armor. I found with the WASD movement that dismounting the cart and then going over to the like things you want to interact with seems to work better. It doesn't seem to like it. If you do it the other way. Okay. So if I just go to sell. Are these things that I have in my possession? No, they can't be. I don't have... Oh, these are just things that are like, there's buy orders out for them right now. Okay, so the stuff that I have on me here, no one wants any of it. Not a single thing that I have does anyone want. Let me catch up on chat also. Dragon's Dogma online server. They have more players combined than the official servers did when they shut down. I don't even remember there being a Dragon's Dogma online. Do I remember that? I don't know, maybe I missed that. When I first loaded the demo, I was surprised it wasn't WASD. It's nice they added it, though. Yeah, I think they just added it today. They added it yesterday to, like, the beta version of the client, and then today, I think, fully. Oh, I see. It I did not get a Western release. There are so many games that I really wish had gotten a Western release that never did. I have used VPNs and other techniques to play a lot of games that were only in other countries. I feel like I'm always bringing it up, but I feel like I should not bring up the invented Chinese social security number I had to play Chinese MMOs and the list of Korean social security numbers I had to play the Korean ones. Because they were requirements. The thing with the China one, though, is that you could make up your own, because the number carries a formula of, like, your place of birth, your gender, your year of birth, you know, the date, all that stuff. So you can, like, create one that, like, checks out if their system is just looking for it to match your info. The Korean one was really sketchy. That one just feels like identity theft. So, you know. You must all pretend you did not hear this. What am I doing? I'm gonna go fishing. I'm just gonna keep leveling up fishing. I think that's a good move. Like your totally real Japanese phone number? Yeah. Yeah, just pretty much like that. Yeah, I've played a lot of different games that required going through a lot of steps. I played Blue Protocol a little bit. That one they were insanely strict about. I think I played it for about 3 days before they banned my account. Even though I was using a VPN that was like a like unique IP just for me, paying extra for that, still didn't cut it. It was when I tried it, honestly, it wasn't like anything revolutionary, but it was fun and I would have played it. They canceled the release, but now they are releasing it differently. Oh, you can't move that far. Didn't do anything. Yeah, I feel like there is kind of a black market of, like, information. I know I wanted to play Throne and Liberty early, too, and there were people, like, basically offering up their Korean phone numbers for the accounts so that you could play. That I didn't, because I just played that one when it came out here, and I didn't like it. Wasn't that good. I played it quite a bit on stream, too. It was a flawed game. Yeah, I'm hoping Blue Protocol Star Resonance is a good one. I'm cautiously optimistic because I think the game had some good stuff going on, and it sounds like they've revamped a lot of stuff, hopefully in a good way. So I remain optimistic. I will definitely be trying it. Yeah, one time when I was at high school, I tried for like 8 hours. This was the first time I'd ever tried. I didn't even know what a VPN was. I learned what one was and then tried to set one up. Because I wanted to play Monster Farm online, which is the Monster Rancher MMO, which is long since discontinued, I think. Kind of a bummer because I don't think it was good. I just like it's like Monster Rancher. But yeah, Throne and Liberty was the basics of it, like the combat felt pretty good, the world looked nice. I liked the turning into animals to run type stuff was pretty cool. But it felt like once you got to the end game, there were like 4 sets of gear per character, and actually obtaining that gear required you to be in a guild and like sign up for it essentially, and then go do very specific activities where there's a very slim chance of getting it, and you needed multiple copies of it to make them into anything good. So it really wasn't very enjoyable. Yeah. Cons, hey, it is going pretty good. Just doing a little bit of fishing and talking about various MMOs, old and new, and ones that haven't been localized. Honestly, this game feels like kind of a good stream game, just in the sense that it doesn't require my full attention all of the time, so I can more comfortably like read chat and talk a little bit. Certain games when I'm playing, it's like I glance over, I read chat, I look back, I've done something terrible, I'm dead. You know, that happened quite a few times in when I was playing Night Rain. Like I would like look over and then be like, ah shit, wait, I should not be looking away. I need to pay attention. Maika, hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. And the same persona doesn't require a ton of my attention. Yeah. Did an ad just start? I think it did. I think an ad is starting. Cons, if you can't hear me because of the ad, I don't know. I played a little bit this week, but I'm very new to it still. Oh, hydration time.
Big B50 just redeemed water the crab, mini hydrate, 3 ounces.
Oh, also Bigby, hello. Did you just get here? I didn't notice if you were here. Hi. I will drink my water.
The Grey Count just redeemed get rate tooled.
Oh no. I've been ratatoued. And I've consumed my water. Just got back from doing some errands. Did I leave my cart over there? Yes. Okay. Gotta keep my eyes on that thing. I'm gonna lose it out here. Oh yeah, I set it up so I could get closer and further away. I never really do this. We can zoom. These ads should be over soon. Then I can go back to using my voice. Potentially. I think the fishing is good. It's very chill, and processing the materials from fishing feels more like straightforward. Putting that in chat just to make sure I'm covering my bases while these ads are running. Okay. Cool. Ads are over. I should be back. But yeah, I've mostly been... I think I've been fishing more than anything. Let me check my... Yeah. Numerically, you can see I've been mostly fishing. I kind of want to try farming. I haven't done it yet. I think that could be cool. But I have been liking fishing. Your friend is always doing fishing whenever there's fishing in a game. Yeah, that's... I feel like that's kind of me. Like, I hear there's virtual fishing in a game, and I'm like, ooh, I want to go do virtual fishing. Oh, speaking of all those old MMOs, though, does anyone remember the game Ozworld Online? It was a completely social MMO where all people did was fish and then, like, have houses. And, like, the graphics were terrible, and I think you could, like, have a boyfriend or girlfriend was, like, a key component of it. Have a little relationship. It was not a good game. I think about it sometimes, though. Because I was like, this is great, all you do is fish, and most of it was just sitting, like, idle, and then occasionally, like, it would make a noise and you'd have to do a little fishing thing. It was a super old one. It lasted a while, too. I think it finally shut down a few years ago. There's also some other weird fishing MMO I played. There's a handful of fishing MMOs that are, like, exclusively fishing themed. I will say, I picked up a few games during the Steam, like, fishing game fest. I need to recover my stamina. But yeah, I like the fishing in this game. Some of the crafting feels like it's a little bit less intuitive. Like, when you're doing, metalworking, you have to, like, get the ore, haul it back, process it, then turn it into, like, a powder, then smelt it, and you have to get logs to do one step, so you have to do, like, a different craft to finish it. And it's a lot to keep in my brain. But the fishing, I mostly just fish, turn the fish into stuff, and then cook it. I'm sure there's more complexity to it later, but it's been easier to get into. I didn't even know there were any fishing MMOs. I think there are, like, not a ton, but there's like a handful of them. There's more than you'd think. That's for sure. I have to mine and cross the ocean to haul mine back. Oh no. I've yet to cross an ocean in this game. I don't have a boat. I don't know how you make a boat. I'm hoping there's a quest that comes up that explains to me how to make a boat soon. I'm banking on that happening. Because I see people with, like, little rafts, and I would love to have one. Like, that would make exploring the map a little easier. Buy a deed for a raft at Svim. Oh, yeah, that's right, you can buy... I think I saw that, like, the first day I was playing, and then put it out of my mind accidentally. Nice call. Yeah, I will have to do that. I don't even know if I'm near an I mean, I'm probably near some type of ocean. Near-ish, yeah, I could get out there. Get out there into the sea. Sea calls to me. The map is just absolutely huge. People also keep talking about sectors, and I don't know how you know what sector. No, don't walk. It's too easy to accidentally click on the map. Return to my fish. Like, if there's a way that sectors are labeled, I don't think I... Maybe if I toggle Empire Grid. This just put a grid on everything. They're laid out like a keypad. I'm in Region 7, and Region 4 is just below me. Oh, okay. Got it. But then, how do you know where the cutoffs are? Where does one region sector start and the other end? I see no lines. Maybe it's just like, if you were looking at the whole map, people have like conceptually marked it out. Map on Discord, I can bring it up. Oh! Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. I'm in the water again. What have I done? I go into my map and my character just wanders into the lake. Look back. I wish you could like try stuff on, because I want to do... I want to try on that fishing hat. Yeah, okay. Like, this hat looks cool to me. But I don't think I can try it on. No. That's not how this works. I wonder if you can get, like, different hairstyles later, too. If you enable debug keys and settings and press F4. May I access the settings? Debug F keys. Okay. Oh, I'm in Region 3. If I hover the map, do that? Will it show me like what I'm hovering? Yeah, okay, there's 2. Okay. Yeah. So here's Region 6. Okay. 9, so then this is 8, 7. Yeah, like numpad style. Okay. That's super helpful. Thank you for telling me that. I was wondering what the hell everyone was talking about. I did not know. Oh, look, I can see. I can see like the subtiles within the tiles. I'm cursed with knowledge and vision. I'm a little bit curious about farming, because like I think you have to have like farming plots to do it. I'm pretty sure. And I don't know if you like have to make them yourself or if you find them. I think you can make them. I think you can make all of the crafting stations. I would love to dabble in farming, I just don't know where to begin with it. I bet there's someone in town I can talk to who will like... One of the NPCs probably has more info on it. That's what I should do once I'm done extracting all these fish. What are you looking for? Got distracted. Oh, I'm looking for how do you farm? Just like if you have to like craft the farming plots and then put them somewhere, or if you can like find them. I was just pondering that. I think this game probably has a pretty helpful player base. Yeah, I feel like I see people talking in chat pretty often, and it seems relatively friendly. I haven't tried talking in chat yet. I don't know if you have a friends list. I haven't found one if there is one. Yeah, very true. If Khans is representative of the player base is helpful. Farming fields in the ruined towns, and you can make them in your settlement. Okay, so there probably is one in town then if I go back. I have no settlement yet. Perhaps one day I will. Fertilizer and seeds. Two berries equal one fertilizer. Got it. I think those might be berries right back there. Maybe I should grab some berries on my way back and see if I can get that figured out. The G stands for the goat. Alright, I think I depleted that fish spot. Alright, so I'm going to go and... Are you berries? You look like berries to me. Had they made it so that you can level your sailing now by just using your boat, though it is slow. Oh. Yeah, I feel like using makes more sense. Does it still go up more if you do traveler's tasks? I gotta... Okay, that... Next steps for me, I think. Scope out farming. Get a raft. Get like a little boat. A boat would let me go so many places, maybe. Also, I know you can teleport. I don't think you have to have been to a place first to teleport there, but I looked at the list of names and I don't know where any of that is, so I've left it alone for now. Every night, hey! How are you doing? I'm having a good stream. It's a chill game. Having a chill time with this one. Which is nice. Had kind of a... I would say not like super stressful week at work, but like a little bit worse than usual. So like doing these calming gathering tasks. Kinda eepy. Excited to get some nom-noms. Nice. Aw, thank you. I have my hand on the purchase button for this game right now. I'm so tempted. Yeah, if you like kind of slower paced, I don't want to call it an idle game, but you can absolutely like do other stuff while you're gathering, because it's like my hands are off right now. My character continues. It's kind of a good one. I've been liking it. Kind of slow paced, but it's enjoyable. Doing anything for the 4th? I have got a dinner reservation, so I'm gonna go get like tasty food, and that's as far as I've gotten with that one. Sounds good, me too. Nice. I want to get player housing in ASAP. Looking forward to it so I can organize storage. Oh yeah, I would love to have a house. Get nom noms, make yourself an alcoholic drink. Nice, good call. I should make myself an alcoholic drink. That's a good thought. I like where your head's at. Alright. Am I heading back? Am I heading anywhere? Where am I going? Okay. Town is this way. I think. At the moment, settlements are making multiple banks, and I guess the devs don't like that. So once player housing comes out, they'll make it so settlement can only have one bank. That makes sense. Hearing some fireworks now, actually. I heard a firework earlier. Just one, really loud. Scared the shit out of me. Because I got my window open because it's really nice out, but like, I did not
Avery
expect
Knight
it.
just redeemed head pat.
Oh, thank you for the head pat. Yeah. Thank you for dropping in and lurk away. Right, back to town. Sliding off fireworks at 12:30 a.m. last Saturday. Oh no. I kind of feel like within the week leading up to and the week after the 4th of July, people just kind of go crazy with it. On the 4th, I get it, like I accept it, but outside of that, like, you know, I would say try to keep them to like waking hours, you know? Some people have to sleep. Who are you? Can't talk to you when I'm pulling a card, apparently. Okay, the card is empty. I'm putting the card away for right now. I'm gonna try to find stuff. You were young, you're talking outside the city limits, so you could be as loud as you wanted. Can't imagine doing them in my backyard or something. We used to do them in the alley when I was a kid, but I also grew up in one of the states that doesn't have a lot of legal fireworks, so the standard array was pretty boring. My patriotic right to blow off my fingers leading up to the 4th. That is true. I'm a big fan of Roman candle. Get Roman candle, hold it in your hand, shoot it like a wand at stuff. When I was younger, my dad had this thing he would do where he would go up to people selling things, like at a fireworks shop or like at a flea market. He would just say to them, "Do you have any other fireworks? Do you have any other knives?" And he would consistently get illegal products this way. Like, people were just happy to be like, "Oh yes, actually." That's how he got us Roman candles. We weren't supposed to have Roman candles in our state. He just said to the guy, "Any other fireworks?" And they just bust them out. It's also how I got my switchblade, which was not a legal knife at the time in the state that I was in. Is this where farming lives? Yes, okay. Fertilizer and wild grain seeds. Okay, you know what? I was touching wild grain earlier. Did I get the seeds from it? I would have been able to see right there. I have the seeds, so I just need the fertilizer. Where do I craft the fertilizer? Probably wherever you process gathered plants. My sister lost it when I handed my niece a Roman candle for the first time. You know, I've heard, and I don't know how much truth there is to it, that technically they are capable of exploding in your hand. So they're like, you know, officially you're not supposed to hold them, but they don't have, like, report, you know? Well, I guess actually some of them do. There's some beefy Roman candles that do. But standard Roman candle just shoots out a light ball. It doesn't, like, actively explode, so I'd like to think the risk is low. This is America. We have to take certain risks with our fingers. Where does one process a berry? I'm gonna find out. Is it you? No. How do I turn a berry into fertilizer? Which of these stations? I guess one of the ones over here, maybe? I'll find it. Yeah, like, I don't want to encourage, you know, violence, but shooting Roman candles at each other is, like, an important rite of passage. This is how it's done. Okay, well, that's where tanning is. That's good to know. I am without direction. There's a thing you can look this stuff up in the game. Okay, Alt left click to open in... Wait, that's not Alt. That was Control. Basic fertilizer. Obtain. Craft at the Tier 1 farming station. Well, this is the farming... Is the farming station, like, right next to this? Holy shit, it is. I was right next to it the whole time! Oh no. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Figuring out farming. Also, I like bottle rockets. Like I was saying, state I lived in didn't let you have the kind with report where they, you know, blow up at the end. Ones that just kind of whiz off and do nothing. But, big fan of bottle rockets. You can shoot them right out of your hand. You probably shouldn't. I don't know. I was always more worried when doing that about getting, like, a splinter from, like, the shitty wood stick than anything else. Real fireworks, though? You guys ever get one of those snakes? You light a little puck on fire, and it makes a little foamy tube. That's where the real excitement is. Cherry pie. Do you have cherry pie? I wish I had cherry pie. Nice. I don't think I've ever met a fruit pie that I didn't enjoy. I'm guessing, don't know this for sure yet, but that farming is another one of those crafts where you can, like, set it up and then walk away, kind of like the, smelting? I don't know, whatever the molten ore thingy is. Where you don't have to, like, stand there and do it. Yep, okay. Nice. That's good. Basic ember grain plant. What else we got? Wispweave plant? I don't have the seeds for those. I have to get fiber plant seeds, okay. I want to say that this wispweave I needed for some type of fabric thing to make some type of armor thing, and I couldn't figure out where I was going to get wispweave from. So I should probably look into going and getting fiber plant seeds. That would be good to have. I can do one of these, and I will. How long does it take? 5 minutes? Wispweave is the bushes. Like the lands right outside of town are barren. This looks like a bush to me. And now I'm part of the problem. I'm engaging in deforestation. Cloth armor increases crafting speed, leather increases gathering, and armor you use for fighting. Is there any overlap? Like, does the leather give me any armor against fighting. How do I pull up my thing? I have this. I guess it gives you max health plus 15. I don't know how that compares to other armor, though. HP, stamina, evasion. Okay. Yeah, because I opted for leather just because firstly it was more affordable, and I hadn't figured out how to craft the fabric yet. And then also I figured I'm doing mostly gathering right now. It might be good to have for that. But I know I need to eventually go kill probably jackals, I think, and the first time I tried fighting them, they were harmful. Harmful to my body. So I think better armor is in order. But if I had, like, more stuff on, like if I got some belt and hat and, like, I'm sure it would be good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna probably have to get out the cart. These are not even what I'm looking for. I'm probably getting... Am I getting the seeds somehow? I have one. Okay. Deploy the cart. Why do I always... Every time I want to open the cart storage, I just go, like, start pulling the cart. Okay, so I'll put you in here. And also... Alright, back to it with the plant. And yeah, because I don't have to work tomorrow, I'm gonna go, well, fix myself a nice little alcoholic drink. It is my Friday, and I have no reason not to. I will leave my... You know what? I'm gonna go to the next bush and then leave my stream open so there's activity while I'm gone. Gonna go make, like, an old-fashioned. Exactly. It's my duty as an American to be drinking for the 4th of July. Alright. Get a nice fresh bush going. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna also eat food first. That way, when that was store. I want to eat. I won't be gone long, but I want to make sure I have the stamina for the process of gathering. You see, how many games can you do the gameplay while you're grabbing a drink, you know? Good, it's a good feature. Here I go gathering, and I will be back in just a minute. Let me figure out how to be gone. I'm back. I'm back and I got my stuff. Oh. There was more bush than I could carry. Alright, so here's my story of my journey. I made the old-fashioned. That went fine. Normal. Then on the way back, I stop and I give my chinchilla a treat, because she's begging for one. Then I trip on the stairs and my shoe falls off. I almost spill my drink. I spill a tiny bit on my hand, but I don't spill the whole drink. Then I have to go wash my hand. And, you know, that was my experience. Worse than average. But what's important is now I have an energy drink and kombucha and also the old-fashioned. So, thank you. I am back. I'm hoping that my farming is done and I can plant some of this new stuff too. That person's name Flip My Nip. What type of drink? An old-fashioned? Like whiskey and, bitters and a little bit of syrup stuff. Put a cherry in there. Mostly just whiskey. One of your wife's favorite drinks? Good taste. I think it's my favorite cocktail. It's, I like whiskey. It's mostly just whiskey with like a little bit of stuff going on. And then, yeah, I've got my kombucha, which I'm almost done with, actually, now. I did finish the White Monster, so, you know. That's good. I do have the other energy drink to still open. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should hold off on opening. I got too many drinks now. I'm experiencing a wealth of beverages. Alright. Where is the farming? There it is. Yeah, I feel like the more time I spend in this game, the more I'm starting to kind of get a feel for it, and it's kind of a nice, like, enjoyable gameplay loop, you know? Having a pretty good time. Okay, so I can do a ton of these. No, I can't. 4. Is 4 a ton? I'm gonna say that it is. Okay, what is the difference between these two? What is materials acquired? Oh, from a nearby deployable. What the hell does that mean? I don't think I know. I'll take it. Alright. And then I have a bunch of plant fiber. I think... Do I need to... Do I go to the loom? Deployable equals cart. Oh! That makes sense. And then also, yes, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, I have to make... Wait a minute. I was working on this, and I guess I walked away at some point. I'd better finish that. When did that even happen? I have no idea. That is a lot to craft. I do feel like my experience in this game would be enhanced by finding civilization, finding a society. I'm pretty sure that Fernwich has some type of settlement starting to get put together somewhere. I feel like my best bet is to try to go to that, because there's probably at least 1 or 2 people there that I will know. I want to say it's in Sector 8. So I don't know if I teleport or like walk, but I'll eventually try to figure that out. Hi, Ragdrill. Yeah. Yeah, Fernwich, the bald one, exactly. See her get harassed with the bald redeem? I wish I had a bald redeem. That model didn't come with one. I could probably get one. Maybe I don't want one. I instead get harassed with hydration. People make me do my hydration checks, and I end up drinking way too much water. Yeah, I want to say, I was looking at this earlier. Let me see if I can figure this out. I want to say that where I think they were talking about settling when I looked at the chat was somewhere around here. Somewhere in this area. Because this piece of water and like this little piece of water, and I think it was near this, maybe? So that is pretty far north of where I am. Port Taverna in Region 7. Let me see if I can find that. Let me use my new knowledge of regions. 7, let's see, 987. So that should be like top right. Port Taverna. Would it be labeled? Would I be able to see it? Do you have to like find locations before you can see them? I don't really know how any of this works. I guess there's like some of these you can see. Realm of Crown and Cask. 8, 7. This is 4. Okay, so 7 is all up here. It is in the realm of Crown. Cask. I zoom in, can I see more information? Oh, you actually kind of can. There's their watchtowers. That part's red. I don't know what that means. The left half. Oh, it's a contested area. How does that work? Is it like if 2 places try to claim the same area, it becomes contested? Do they have to fight about it? Someday I'm going to explore further. At some point I looked it up and I thought there was no PvP, but maybe it's like some type of broader economic warfare? Or maybe that was just like an early build and maybe they're adding PvP? I have no idea. Even more left though. Oh wait, what? Did I finish crafting this? Yes. Let me find the other station. I'm gonna poke around the map some more. What am I looking for? This is what I want. Right. Get back up there. Not far enough? Not far enough. Okay. Oh, I see. They own multiple sections. So maybe like somewhere over here then. Hey Jack, I think it's fucked up you're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I saw that get launched. Insane behavior on your part. Really unjustifiable. I will not believe that the game is cash now. I cannot, I'm not willing to believe that. They took out all the microtransactions. Okay, hold on. Now I'm slightly more willing to believe it. Right above that smaller island. Oh, like this one down here? Somewhere around this area. It has a pretty big player base and runs well. I remember it running pretty well. I played it, like, I don't remember why, actually. It is fun with friends. Okay, you know, maybe tomorrow. Actually, no, tomorrow's the 4th of July. I'm streaming tomorrow, though. That's what I'm doing for the 4th of July, I guess. I'm eating food and then I'm streaming. I scheduled my stream for the 4th of July. Southeast of the watchtower, close to the shore. Nice. That feels like a good spot to hang out. Alright, my plant fiber is ready. To a flag. Yeah, I'll slap some, like, America on me. Yeah, America, yeah, it's, there's pros and cons. Maybe I can get, there's a really patriotic looking can of Four Loko. Maybe I'll get, like, a PNG of that and, like, balance it on my head. The true American dream is a American flag themed Four Loko. Okay. Is my stuff done? Replace my water. I wonder, actually, I've never tried this. If I pinned an item in my water bottle hand, if it would, like, just hang out. It would probably pin to that part of my model, so it would waggle with it. It would look terrible, but I could do it. And I should do it. There's pros and then there's me. Oh no, you are cons. 7 years ago, our founding fathers got turned up. Yeah, exactly. That's the power of the Four Loko. That's why there's a 4 in it for the 4th of July, and for the 4 score. Kind of covering it all. Actually, is Four Loko the most American possible drink? I would argue yes. Many would argue yes. All right, so I've made my plant. Hey, victim, can I get a hole to dig, please? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't... I'm guessing that's someone's name. Or maybe someone's getting victimized. What's this here? Do I want this? Is it real? Are those mine? Those are mine. Oh my god. Where's my cart? Did I put my cart away? Did I leave my cart over there? I need to take meaningful action. I don't need this sugar. I just found it on the ground. Do I see it on the minimap? I think I do. I think it is over there. The biggest issue remaining with Battlefront is that it is an EA game, and the EA launcher launches every time you boot. Yeah, that is, no one likes that, but I played it before. I could probably... we'll see. I have my cart back. My cart is full of plant fiber. I have basic wisp weave plant. How do I make wisp weave filament? At farming station, turn plant into seeds and filament. Ah, okay. But I do want the straps, so I'm going to make more cloth straps out of my rough spool of thread, I guess? Am I crafting? No. Oh, these ones you don't have to be here for. Nice. Look, I just gotta bring the cart with me, you know? I'll forget about the cart somewhere and get confused. I know you can recall it, but... Oh, so you get like between 1 and 3 seeds and between 2 and 5 filament. I get it. I get it. Oh, I think I just heard a firework. I heard a distant sound. But what I heard earlier, I swear to God, had to have been like my neighbors across the street. It was very close. To answer that question on Jack's behalf, my guess is the game, but I know the EA launcher, if you aren't careful, will tell itself to launch upon PC boot every time. Like, it will try to be a startup application. But you don't have to let it do that. EA can't make you. And I can turn ember grain into straw and grain and seeds. I only have one of these? I think I only have one of these. Okay. I kind of like the farming too, I think. I think the farming and the fishing are resonating with me. I usually like mining a lot. Mining is fine, but feels a little bit more convoluted. Mostly just because, like, the processing of the materials somehow feels more involved. Maybe this is equally as involved and I'm just thinking of it wrong, but it feels like there's more steps somehow. Mining's your highest skill? Nice. How high is your mining? Is it... I don't know what, like, a high number is on these skills. Almost 52. That seems really good. Your mining is 31, but I play solo. Most of mine are 25 to 30. Got it. Yeah, I think I'm kind of evenly leveling up a few of them because I'm playing solo so far, but I hope one day to not be playing solo. Also, welcome in, Multi-Mutant Gamer. Good name. I think a lot of mine are like 5, though. I'm not that far in. How do I, like... There we go. I'm seeing a lot of 7s. Forging is at 10. I've not touched masonry or leatherworking, obviously. Blacksmithing 50. Just these damn wars. How much is this game? I want to say it was like $30. I don't know if that's true. I want to say it was like $30. And it is in early access. I think they said they're not planning to wipe character progression until the game goes into release. They might wipe the map if needed. But I think it would be 2 years before character progression is wiped. 1 to 2 years, they said. So there's quite a bit of time. I find myself wondering like how much effort I want to put in, knowing that I would have to redo it after a year or two, but yeah. I still kind of like, I don't know, it's nice to have a game like this to play, and I'm finding it to be kind of a decent stream game. It's because it's easy to talk while I'm doing it, because it's not that involved. At least it's good for a change of pace. Houses are coming out. Oh, houses are like that soon, huh? Yeah, all the like promotional art pictures have like the cute little towns in them. I would love to see some of that happening. I swear I have... no, I don't have a bird. I have meat, though. I think I need to do something with it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk to the guy about the boat. That was the other thing I wanted to do. I figured out farming. Pleasantly surprised with farming. I need to talk to Svim, who is over here. Over here? Let me double check the map again. Which one of you is Svim? Am I pointing in the right direction at least? Map's a little laggy. Okay. Okay, now turn... Okay, I know what the icon looks like now. Alright, I think... I gotta get in the habit of dismounting before talking to people with WASD movement. Alright, so is it trade? Deed raft. Need 100 monies, and then I can have raft. Okay. So then I think the question is, do I have anything sellable? Oh, Sarah, you're downloading the game? Nice. I feel like I'm converting people. Do tasks for selling stuff. Do a few tasks, you should be able to afford it. Okay. So I should probably prioritize tasks then. Because I'm sure I can sell stuff that there isn't currently a buy order for, but I have no sense for the economy, so I wouldn't know what to price anything. I have no clue. So I think tasks are probably the better way to go. If you click Traveler's task at the bottom left of the trophy, you can see all of them from everyone. Okay, yeah, there's cash money to be had here. Do you like... Okay, here we go. Yeah, you can check all of them. Okay. Well, wait, I have fish. Is what I have plain roasted fish? What do I have? Plain roasted fish. Okay. So I could do that. Oh shit, there's an ad break. Traveler tasks, okay. Oh, that leveled up my sailing, too. Okay. I wonder if I have any other things I can turn in. Oh, I should have been doing these the whole time. Do I have planks in my bank? No, I just have a lot of, like, other wood-adjacent stuff going on. Oh my god, I have so many fish. I need to go process these fish into fish product. I think it'll clear up my inventory a little bit if I go make some fish product. What region am I in? I am... Well, I can find out. Hold on. I'm in region 3 right now. I'm thinking about eventually making my way up to region 8, but this is just like where I started, so I've just been hanging out here at the town I started in so far. Only a small amount of exploring. Okay. Fish product. 78 fish product. I know of people who I think are starting to build a settlement in 8 potentially. So that's why I'm thinking about heading that way. I don't know how advanced that whole project is, if they actually have a settlement or not. I don't know much. But that's my plan, is to try to get to a settlement with people I know. I don't even know, like, what goes on up there. I don't know, like, how the biomes work either, like how large they are. I haven't explored enough of the map to get, like, a real good feel for that. You know, a few places in Region 8. It's a decent place. Nice. Yeah, I think where they are is somewhere in this area, maybe? Or at least that's what they were talking about being. So I don't know what goes on up there. Yeah, you can see on my map that I have not ventured very far from my starting place yet. I've done a little bit of wandering. You've only seen a few biomes. They all have a pretty good art style. Game overall looks very cute. Yeah, aesthetically, I love the way the game looks. I think it's very cute. I like the characters. Yeah, the teleportation with items is something I've been a little bit worried about, because I've been, like, investing in getting myself materials and stuff, and I'm worried the more time I spend here without traveling, the worse it's gonna be for me. Traveling from 3 to 8 on boat will take literal hours. Yeah, given how much I feel like it took me longer than I thought to walk down here and then back. I can't imagine. I think my logic would be, like, craft what I can, keep the materials I really need, and then try to sell as much as I can before making that type of journey. Better off just teleporting before doing the quest. It's hard to relocate with materials. Oh no, maybe I should teleport then. I already have too much stuff though. You know, I can start working on selling stuff. I could start unloading and then do the teleport. Is it? Do people spawn in just kind of like whatever region, like randomly around the map? I assume it's like within proximity of an ancient city, but is it just kind of like random? I assume clearly not everyone started right here near me, because otherwise I think there would be like a lot of people around, more people around. I wonder, did people like start in 8? Probably, right? Region spawn is based on how busy the region is. Oh, okay. It was wrong to leave a bunch of stuff in a random town, but most people seldom buy things, it seems. You'll get most of what you need easily after you are where you want to be. Or more people on the starting areas, yes. Okay. Yeah, I might... have to look at the teleport costs. Once I'm done making fish products, I'll go take a look at, like, how that even works. I should probably do it soon. Or, multi-hour long boat ride, do it for a stream. The long journey. Oh, hey Mayutsuki, hi! Welcome in. You've been thinking of playing this game? Like there's a lot to do even in early access so far. You know what? I don't know if I'm far enough in to confidently say, but I feel like there's a good amount of stuff to do. If you like this type of gameplay loop where you're like gathering and then crafting and then gathering more and then doing more crafting, it's a very enjoyable experience in that sense. Less items you have, the less it costs to teleport. Make sure you do your swim quests to level 20. You do not want to do that on a raft. Okay, no raft for a journey that long. Alright, got it. 3 to 8, I would guess it would cost you at least 40 energy with nothing in your bag. If you're doing a boat ride, you would have to have a skiff. A raft would be torture. Okay. Maybe you do it, but it would be a really long stream. 24 hours? There's no way. Is that true? I feel like that could be true. It feels plausible. Raft would take at least 3 hours real time. Damn. Oh, I'm about to run out of stamina here. Get a ship and turn this game into Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do. I'm not, like, super attached to anything I have. I just... I feel like I have, like, a lot of materials in the works. Oh yeah, I think that's what Kans was saying earlier, is that you actually get experience for sailing by sailing now, which is, that would make it a little more worth my while, I think, in theory. I'll have to get a boat first to get a feel for how fast they move. Not attach anything, I'd bite the bullet and go before you are attached. It's very, very little XP. Yeah, maybe I should. Alright, I'll try to figure this out. Let's do it. The rare items, need them to make a codex. Oh, okay. Do I have to figure out what I have that's rare? Oh, okay. It doesn't like me moving certain ways. Alright. Is anything in here rare? It's border based, right? Like if it has like a silver. This is rare. This is rough straw. These are rare. You want a spreadsheet template for keeping track of building your initial settlement? There's one I made. There's one made by Teloril that was really helpful for me to track materials to make my first one. Yeah, that might be good to check out, actually. Teloril is basically a god teacher for this game. I feel like that's what I need. I don't really have a good feel for what's going on. Okay, tree sap is... This is rare. Okay. Do I want to keep the uncommons? Can I bring some of my fish with me? Is that going to be too much to bring? Just so I have food when I can make more food. An observer, hello. Welcome. Bring stuff you can gather later. I don't know, someone told me to keep the rare stuff. You can technically gather all of it later, right? Okay, put these down. Alright, I will bring just these rare items, just these 3 things. Is that everything? I'll drop these off in here and then put my cart away. Oh, I can hear fireworks. Let's go back and teleport to your settlement more easily. Ah, okay. Alright, put the cart away. I just picked it up instead. Alright. I'm gonna go to the... This is the teleporty thing over here, I think. I could be running. Okay. How do I know which one is in 8? Do I need to reference the map? Does... Okay, it looks like I can afford to go everywhere, so that's good. Let me... reference a starter town in 8. Okay. And I can see the starter towns on the map, I'm guessing? 8 is over... 8? I have the button for this. No. Here we go. Are these starter towns that are, like, labeled? Like Yellowstead? Grimreach? Okay. so then if I look at this list, probably in the expensive section... There's Brimreach. Is Yellowstead on here? Maybe not? Confusing. But Brimreach was. Yellow... No result. Okay. Weird. I'm just gonna go to Brimreach, I guess. Does this currency regenerate over time, or how does this work? Do I earn it through activities? Oh, it was an H. I could have sworn that was a Y. That makes more sense, though. Empire name blocked it, made it look funny. Okay, well, it is on here. I'll go there. Very slowly. Okay, well, I think, you know, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what's going on with the small number of people I know up there, but, I'll find out. It's probably my best move, it's just being closer to where I believe people to be hanging out. Gives me the opportunity to potentially sync up with them later. Before they say, hey, we moved to Region 3. Yeah, that is my fear, but you know what? If something like that happens, then I really will do a exciting boat journey stream. Set your home teleport. Oh, good call. I do that at the center thingy. Thank you. I would have forgotten to do that for sure. There's absolutely no way. I would not have remembered. Change your home location. Yes. But... Renegade Llama, what did you just do to me? Okay, did it work? Is it done? Do I have to... How long do I need to salute for? What's the word on how long I need to salute? I'm gonna just assume it has worked. There's little icons in the map. Okay. Well, this is my new home. Also, there is some blue hair coloration now. Oh. Like... Open the map, it should say home teleport ready wherever it is set to. You need to buy it though. Ah, okay. Is that it? Yeah. Home teleport ready. Okay. Is the map always this laggy? Is it just because it's trying to render like so much information that's potentially like changing at any time? Where do you buy blue hair? Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, I didn't notice it at all, like, last couple of days, but today the map's been, like, really laggy. The twins vendor. Oh, yeah, okay. I haven't really talked to all the vendors. Can sell hair and other... Oh! Nice, okay. Let's see if I can figure out where the twins are here. By slowly zooming. Pretty much straight ahead of me. Perfect. I have noticed there is a lot of littering. Is this it? There are two of them. Oh, do I need to finish the... I need to ask who you are first? Trade? What? Why does trade not work? What does this say? We know just what you need. Making you look your best is our specialty. I click trade. Nothing happened. Am I stupid? What am I doing wrong? Okay, not allowed to trade. Oh, lots of fireworks. Broke after teleportation, known bug. Okay. Does it get better in time, or do I need to, like, relog? Can I relog easily? I'm just gonna do that. Alright, round 2. Okay, no, I don't think logging out actually fixed it. You know, I'm just going to assume it will get better in time. It will heal on its own. Alright, well, the relog didn't work. Maybe restarting the game would work. Not like it takes long to open the game. Maybe I'll do that. Usually restart the whole game when you get bugs. Okay. I'll do a real quick restart of the game. Switch over to my just chatting screen for a second. And oh, now I can see my playtime too. Looks like I have 13.6 hours now. That's pretty good. I'm putting in the time.
Boppin Badger just redeemed Glizzy Bonk.
Bonked on the head with hot dogs. All I want to do is look at hairstyles, you know? And then the hot dog assault. Alright. Sound jump scared me so bad. Oh, sorry. Sometimes they jump scare me, too. I'm always looking at my one monitor, and then I hear the noise, something's happening, and then I have to look over to the other monitor to see what I'm getting hit with. Oh, there it is. Okay. Please? Hey, that worked. Had to restart the whole game. Okay. Blonde hair is affordable. They got red hair? Those are the blue hair. The blue hair costs the same as the red hair. Okay, so there's something to save up for. Ooh, some of these sound like they would be potentially cool. I don't know. Like demon horn mask? I don't need to see that to know that probably is cool. Oh man, that's a tough call. I'll have to see which one I want to save up for. I'll look up like what they look like. The secret is, even though my VTuber has blue hair, my real life hair is red. It's like, you know, the duality of crab. Blue crab, blue hair, red hair. Mostly just dyeing your hair blue in real life sucks, because it's really hard to get it to stay in and not turn green. It really wants to turn green as it fades. Wait, why are you talking to me again? I've walked away. How are you speaking to me? Goodbye. I think the twins might be haunting me now. Alright, I gotta find a new fishing hole. Where do people fish up here? Probably like around. I'm gonna go over by that. There's a big lake over there. I didn't bring any of my bait. I have to fish up bait fish first. Actually, I want to go to the bigger lake. Oh, ah. Quiet, hey! Throwing stuff at my head. For everyone who's new here, that's a, like, subscriber benefit. You get to throw something for free every, 15 minutes with that command, if you're subscribed. Otherwise, you can pay with crab points to throw stuff at my head. How are you doing tonight? I walked in the water. Okay. Yeah. No one's ever timed it. That would be absurd. That would be very ridiculous for anyone to set a timer to pummel me in the head. You're okay? Just got home? Nice. First thoughts on the game so far. The first day I was playing it, I felt a little overwhelmed by, like, the crafting menus, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. More hours I put in, the more I like it. I think it's an enjoyable experience. I feel like I'm only kind of scratching the surface of what you can do in it, so I'm liking it. I feel like it's similar to other games I've played, but it's got some kind of, like, unique stuff going on. I know people compare to RuneScape a lot for, like, the crafting and gathering, but I never really played that much, but I tend to like a little bit of, like, a sandboxy game. Like, I tried to play PAX Day when it came out in early access, but that one was, like, really grindy, and the ways people were, like, claiming land and aggressively, like, fucking with each other kind of made it challenging to, like, want to get into. But I had high hopes for that. This, I feel like, is like a, you know, more, I don't know,
Big B50 just
kind of a
redeemed
cuter, more
water the
friendly
crab.
version,
Mini
maybe, of a
hydrate,
similar idea.
3 ounces.
3 ounces of liquid. I'm on it. It will not be the old-fashioned. That's just all whiskey. I'm not gonna drink it all at once. I'm sipping it. There's probably not even 3 ounces left of it. But yeah, I find the, like, experience of gathering to be really relaxing, and I like the idea of, like, eventually doing stuff like gathering, like, you know, regional materials and then carrying them to sell somewhere where they're not available, and try to, like, make profit by hauling stuff around, you know, that type of thing. First day or two was the worst because of the server issues. Many couldn't play, but they fixed it pretty fast. I think I didn't even, like, buy it until day 2 or 3, maybe, of this early access run. I'm not sure. I saw another streamer I know playing it, Fernwitch, and I had it on my wish list on Steam. I hadn't realized that it had come out. I just didn't notice. And then I saw her playing it, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I should pick that up. I figured it would be, like, possibly a good one to play while working. And I have played a little bit of it while I am working. Yeah, enough downtime that I can just click over and, like, begin fishing, and then go do, like, some work stuff. How am I doing on getting more bait fish? I mean, I'm getting some. I never actually made it to that larger lake, did I? No, I just got distracted and started fishing. Legion. I'm wondering. Can I see people on the map? You can, usually. I have to zoom more? Maybe no one's around. It feels quieter up here than it did down in Region 3. Alright, I drank my full 3 ounces.
It's Catsy just followed.
Thank you for the follow, it's Catsy. Welcome in, I appreciate it.
It's Catsy just redeemed get ratatoulled.
Thank you for following and then also putting a little rat on my head. The rat will help control my actions. Rat redeem. Your settlement is Ratopia. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love this little rat guy. I think he blinks when I blink. Oh, my mini-map. Why can't I see anything on it? Am I just... That's weird. Doesn't it normally, like, fill out the map when you walk through it? Might be due to lag or a bug. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe being a little laggy, because also, like, there were definitely people in town, and I couldn't see them on the map when I zoomed in a little bit. Oh yeah, I can see claimed areas, too. If you wanted to, like, claim an area inside of a region owned by someone, do you have to be, like, part of that guild or, like, whatever they call them? Or can you just claim land places anyway? A lot of little land claims. I feel like I haven't seen as many of these. Yeah, look at them all. A lot of watchtowers over there, too. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now the map is working. Guess I'm in Legion now. I'm on their territory. Ooh, what's that? Just a birch seed. I always check, like, garbage people leave on the ground. It probably isn't usually worth it, but... Oh, that's how I got my gloves. Where am I? Okay. The big lake should be right over here. What was that? What was that? What are these, like, whimsical little colorful birds? Have I noticed those before? I feel like I've never seen that. Maybe that's just what birds look like. I don't remember there being that many particle effects. Oh yeah, look at this. The big lake. Oh, it's kind of cool over here. I love this huge tree. God, I wonder how powerful you have to be to cut a tree like that down. I certainly can't. I don't know what's going on up here. Oh, it is a different biome, though. Oh, weird. Okay. Long-term plans or just seeing what happens? I think my only long-term plan is to try to get into some type of settlement so that I can begin, like, maybe focusing on just one type of crafting, you know? Or something like that. But yeah, I don't know enough about the game to actually have a long-term plan. Really just thought it looked kind of cute, wanted to check it out. I think I'm gonna go do more fishing and then head back to town and then maybe try to wrap up stream after that. Oh yeah, there's some more of the fish. I had so much fish before I teleported. I used to have it all. Mostly just fish, but you know. Alright, I'm gonna start poking around and see. If you look at achievements, getting a skill level 40 gets you special clothes. Oh yeah, I was actually looking at that. Because the fishing clothes have a hat that I want to have. Do you have to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want this hat. I really want this hat. I feel like level 40 seems a long way off, though, because I'm at 24, and the rate at which the bar goes up has slowed down quite a bit. But maybe it's because I'm also currently fishing up the worst, shittiest type of fish. Maybe that would make a difference. I wonder what the other professions' outfits look like. Get like a preview of like, I don't know, what's hunting do? Oh, that's kind of cool too. Wait, that's the one I just looked at, isn't it? Yeah. Take that bait and go into the ocean. I need to get the boat. If I get the boat, I can go to the ocean. Smithing level 60 clothes are neat. Let me take a look at those. Smithing level 40 there. There's also level 60. Ooh. I really hope they had a button to try stuff on. I would love to be able to try stuff on. Yeah, I think for my immediate goals in the game, getting a boat would be pretty cool. Finding some type of civilization to join would be cool. Some type of settlement. Hair dye would be good. I'm probably going to level up fishing first, just because I'm already most invested in it. I imagine I'll probably dabble in everything a little bit, but I hear if you find people, you can, like, focus on one thing and let other people work on the other crafts and gathering, so might be worth doing. Oh!
Squeak Sneaks just raided with 15 viewers.
Squeak Sneaks, thank you so much for the raid! Hi, welcome in, raiders. I am just playing Bitcraft. I've only been playing it a little bit this week, so pretty new to it still. Welcome in, everyone.
Sarah_mythsense just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Sarah and Squeak Sneaks. I'm doing pretty good.
Squeak Sneaks just followed.
You're new to it too? Nice. I'm liking it. I wasn't sure about it for the first day or so, but it's kind of nice. It's a good chill
Little
game
Harpy
for
just
streaming.
followed.
Oh, Little Harpy, thank you for the follow also. Did I thank everyone for following? Oh, thank you for the head pat also. There's also a rat up there on my head.
Sabishi_Yukiana just followed.
Sabishi, thank you for the follow also.
Sarah_mythsense just redeemed head pat.
Yeah, everything's popping off. I'm getting distracted by all this. And help, it's been 5 days and you're addicted. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stop playing it because it's really easy to just get into like oh, I'll just do this and then, you know, just one more thing. Oh, I gotta go gather some of this, and then you keep doing stuff forever. But yeah, thank you for the raid. If you have to raid and run, feel free to go, like, bail if you need to grab a drink or, you know, just stretch your legs or whatever. Did I introduce myself? I think I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Catawump. I'm like a blue crab type VTuber. And I play a lot of different stuff. I play a lot of MMOs. I play, you know, a variety of games. Just kind of whatever I feel like. And I've been playing a bit of this. I don't like that being over there. What's the aggro range on something like that? What's the... Oh god, oh god. I feel like the aggro range is... It's happening to me. Do I have a settlement yet? I do not. I do know someone who has a settlement, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to try to find it up here. I just teleported up to 8 because I think that's where they're hanging out. Okay, it can't swim. Yeah, the water is saving me. Does that... Okay, it's forgotten about me. Perfect. I'm gonna go do a little more fishing over... No. I don't want to get near that thing again. I'll find a different lake. Closer on my way back. Don't run into anything too dangerous. Oh, more aggressive stuff spawns at night, and the aggro range is bigger. Okay, I did not know that the night had danger. This is news to me. I will move back towards town. Oh look, it's dawn. Safety. Got a little bit of water over there? Anything evil near it? Just really want to get like all of my bait restocked so I can fish the big fish again. I'm gonna need to, because I'm gonna run out of food also. Make food from the prawns. Oh, that's right, they turn into skewers, don't they? Started this night trying to get the tier 1 tools. So far I've done nothing to progress that. It's easy to just, like, I don't know, get distracted on doing stuff. I was gonna work on getting a boat, and I'm just fishing again now that I've teleported. Because I started in, like, sector region 3, and now I'm up in 8. Prawns on a stick. It is a bunch of prawns on a stick. They call them bait fish, though, which makes me feel like, like they're not for human consumption. I guess I'm not really a human. I don't know exactly what we are, but I guess I can eat them. Okay, so welcome back. Oh yeah, cons, that would make sense. That makes a lot of sense, given the look of us. I think flossed and full of soup dumplings. Oh, nice. In the same region as you want to try to join some people you follow, but haven't worked out how teleporting works. I just figured out how teleporting works because people in my stream were helping me. Apparently the best move is to just leave all of your non-valuable goods. I only brought these 3 rare items with me so that it's cheaper, and then you can use the little teleport station in town, and then you can just, like, search for one of the starting towns in the region you want to go to, and that seems to work. But you have to find the name of a town in the region. That was the thing that confused me at first, was firstly, how are people numbering regions? I figured that out, and then how do you find where you want to teleport to? But teleporting bugged for me the other day, so I spent 6 hours sailing to my friends. Don't be me, use teleports. I was earlier threatening to sail instead and, like, make an event out of it. Maybe do, like, an all-day stream or something. It sounds like a terrible idea, though, actually. Probably not worth it. Fun, but it takes a lot longer than you think it will. That's what people in chat were threatening me with. That it's extremely time consuming. Oh man, that's a lot of ore though. Yeah, I did a fair bit of, like, gathering and crafting at my first town. I knew it cost more to teleport with your stuff, I just didn't realize, like, how much more. So if I had known more about it sooner, I probably would have teleported earlier and then just began working on stuff here. I'm gonna uncover this little map segment. Got it. Okay. Alright, now to go turn these fish into fish on a stick. And also, bait. 2 things I need for life. Alright, is the rough layout of the town the same? Yes, I think it is. I think I know where the stations are. Kind of. As well as I did know, which isn't very well, but I will find them. What? That is you. Hi, is there a slash wave? There is, and I found it. Wanting to carry all my research to Newtown, didn't realize it cost me to teleport. Well, hey. Where's you? Oh. Fish, do you want anything in return? All I have is bait fish. Probably not. Thank you. I can eat these. Yeah, I used to have way too much fish before I teleported. I had several hundred of those, I think. At least 100. Alright, well, in that case, now that I have a little bit of food, I'm going to... Having the labels on is actually kind of nice. Is it just like a toggle? Yeah, okay. Fishing station. Found it. Trying to be a scholar so you fish so much to get fish oil. Ah, okay. I had a lot of fish oil too before the teleport in the before times. What does scholar do? Is that like I could look, I guess. Ink, pigments. I like the outfit though. Alright, this is a lot of bait. This is gonna take a second. Yeah, I watched... The only thing I did before getting into the game was I watched one video that kind of explained some of the general idea of how to play it, and I think the guy said that, like, there's enough, like, overlap where all the crafts need stuff from the other ones, so even if you just want to focus on fishing, that's still viable, that you can contribute stuff to, like, the other crafters, like for cooking or for farming or for scholar. So, like, there's value in doing any of the gathering activities. It's kind of cool. Only one that doesn't really contribute too much is masonry for upgrades and building. Yeah, but I feel like that one's like probably when you start building towns and stuff and houses, that's going to be a big deal. People are going to care about that. Supplies. Go for the next tier of tool does 10 effort instead of 8. Oh. I haven't even thought about the tool upgrades. Earlier tier brick slabs, people want to upgrade their personal storage. Oh. Do I have personal storage that isn't, like, the bank? I don't... Sell tier 4 brick slabs for about 1,800 a piece. Wow, that seems really profitable. Okay, yeah, I should probably figure out storage then. Buy it at the merchant. Okay. So on my list of things to check out, probably want tier 1 tools, need to get a boat, need to figure out personal storage. That's a good list of things. I'm going to immediately forget all of them and then go do something else.
Ragdriel just followed.
Ragdriel, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the raft is not expensive. I'm just broke. I haven't been doing the like traveler tasks, quests, whatever they're tasks. I only have like 50 money. I could be doing some of these.
Cons NSG just followed.
Oh, Cons, thank you for following. Good of you to remember. Does this game have, like, a friends list? How do you keep track of people you know? Nope. Not yet. So they're they're working on getting player housing in this month, but no friends list yet. Settlement Empire. Okay, so if I were to join a settlement, I can then kind of keep track of people. I mean, at least there's something. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like even if there was a more, like, robust friend list system, there would be discords for, like, the settlements and empires popping up. A lot of spreadsheets. I've seen a lot of people making spreadsheets for this game. I've heard of, like, 2 spreadsheets, I think, in chat, and then I also have seen at least 2 spreadsheets prior to that when looking stuff up. Empire you're in is run by a streamer, apparently. Never watched them, though. Huh. Yeah, there goes my stamina. I looked earlier, it didn't look like there were, like, a ton of people streaming this game. Just, like, a handful, maybe, like, 20 or 30 people or so. I have no idea what the, like, overall population is or how popular it is for streaming.
It's Catsy just redeemed get ratatouille.
The rat is back. Get ratatouille. The robot voice doesn't know how to say ratatouille. Also depends on if you want a big group or a small one. Yeah, so far I just kind of want to, like, see if I can sync up with, like, 2 of the people I know. Oh, ad break starting. Well, back to crafting bait. What city am I in now? I am in Hollowstead. Do you hear me through the ads? Oh yeah, great. I think, it sounds like they're still adding, like, a lot of important features actively, so it might be good to give it a little bit of time. Overall, it runs pretty smoothly, but, like, the map gets a little laggy. I've seen a few small things. Also might be better to wait till there's more, features. I will answer this in chat. It was Hollowstead. I don't know if you can hear me through the ads, so I'm just gonna put it in there. GameTV says 2.5K right now. Yeah, that's not bad for a kind of niche game like this. It's in early access. It will also be a free game. Oh, I didn't know that. I kind of figured it would be some price always. I didn't know it was just like pay for the early access. Good to know. You know what? Actually, that makes sense because there is some type of this. there's a currency. I get it. All makes sense now. Not to say that a paid game doesn't ever have a paid currency. Also, that's pretty common, but oh, look at that. Looks like I'm just sticking my hand inside the side of that fish. What am I doing to that thing? Alright, ads are over and we're back. Ooh, is that what the blue hair looks like? What the demon horns look like? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I should get blue hair and demon horns. Match my VTuber. This person's just changing their hair in front of me. All the cool hairs. Yeah, that's my hair. Yeah, look at that. That does kind of match my model, doesn't it? Probably about as close as you can get with the haircuts and the horns. Is this... For sure this is someone watching the stream, right? Who is this? Which one of you is it? Yeah, I gotta go for that blue hair, I think. Not you this time, Gray. Well, I would think not. Weren't you just talking about considering getting the game? I'd be impressed if you got here that fast. Neat. I'm almost done with the bait. So close. Was that the blonde hair color? I think I saw that one was like cheap at the Twins. And now? Still saving up for the raft. No raft yet. I'm gonna need to regain some stuff to be able to do some of the tasks. I am the Mr. Zelda Ocarina himself. Well, yeah. There it is. Zelda from the hit video game Zelda. I ran out of stamina. Ah, so close. Surely means Link. No, I think, it was Zelda. The main character from the game Zelda. Alright. If I get the stamina back up, I can finish the bait strong. I am sticking a knife right in that fish, huh? Knife goes in, guts come out. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta save up and get some better cosmetics. Look at me. I look poor. I'm barely wearing shoes. Knife goes in, entrails go out. Exactly. I better have, like, a shitload of bait after this. Alright. 162. You know what? Not bad. It's not too bad. Oh, hey. There's cinders again. Alright. I think I'm going to find someone to raid. Probably, if anyone else is playing this game, I will find someone else who's playing this game. I feel like a lot of people are here for it, so I will do that, because I've been live for over 3 hours now, and I think I've had enough. Had just about enough. Alright. Let me switch over to my chatting screen. Let's see who we can find. Also, if anyone in chat knows someone who is actively streaming this and wants to make a recommendation, I will gladly take it. Oh yeah, my little transition, my little stinger transition. I commissioned that one on VGen and it is super cute. And also Cinders, yes, I am stalking you. Thank you for the follow.
Multi-mutant gamer just followed.
Alright, surely someone else is playing this live right now. Got any other VTubers, maybe? At the move? Oh no, I accidentally opened an ad instead of a... I can't tell if that's a VTuber or not. You know what? I'm just picking someone. Broken to Melody. There we go. I'm taking too long to make this decision. Accept the trade. Okay, hold on. I will do that real quick. I will switch back to the game. I will accept the trade. Wait, how do I accept the trade? Accept. Oh, it was you. Are you just giving me all of this? Oh my god, thank you. This will benefit me substantially. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna put these on. And then I am going to set up the raid though. Yeah, wow, look at me. I don't look as poor anymore. I appreciate it. Alright. Alright, back to what I was doing. You guys get to see the stinger a couple more times because of this. Alright, we're gonna raid Broken to Melody. Who is, I don't know, doing something. Cloth is for crafting, leathers for gathering. Got it. Alright, well here goes the raid. I will be live.
Death just redeemed Punish the Crab. Hyperhydrate, 30 ounces.
Check why. Okay, okay. I gotta go get 30 ounces of water
Little
and drink it, I
Harpeeved
guess.
just redeemed head pat.
How did you not know? What did you think I was doing? I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave this place.
The Grey Count just redeemed Drown
right.
the Crab.
Give me like,
hydrate,
give me like
8
1
ounces.
second. I gotta go get 30 ounces of water and then drink it before I can raid. Sorry, everyone. I'm dragging this out unnecessarily.
Xib just redeemed
Actually,
Lizzie Bonk.
Jack, this is your fault. I'm gonna just, I'll be right back. Wait, who did an 8? Grey Count, did you also add 8 to it? Oh,
Xib
no.
just
Okay,
redeemed
hold
throw
on.
something at my face.
I'll be right back.
Big B50 just redeemed Water the Crab. Mini hydrate, 3 ounces.
And yes, I did see the 3 ounces before I left, Bigby. I'm aware. Alright, let me start drinking all this water. See, this is the bit that people like to do. This is everyone's favorite fucking bit. Let me put the lid back on the water. Alright, so that's 38 plus 3. Okay, yeah. I have measurement numbers. I can tell. Alright, here I go drinking water again. My model breaks a little bit when I drink sometimes. Yeah, just live with that. Oh.
Little Harpeeved just redeemed Cheek Squish.
Yeah, it's a lot of water. I made it more expensive too because they're all relentless. None of them will be stopped.
Xib just redeemed throw many things at my face.
I'm being harassed in my own home. This is too much water. This is already too much water. I'm about 15 ounces in, so.
Cinders EU just redeemed throw something at my face.
I see everyone's found the throwing options. Ah, see, that's the trick. If you spend all your points on like throwing stuff, then you don't spend the points on making me drink an absurd amount of water. Oh no. Well, I got the cheek puff tracking now. I didn't used to have that, so now if I fill my cheeks with the water before I swallow it, you can see. I don't think I've seen that happen yet. Let me do it again. I like it.
Cinders EU just followed.
Cinders, thank you for the follow. Oh wait, it says I've met my follower goal? Is that true? Is that real? Oh, it's loud. Thank you.
We reached our followers goal of 340. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone. This is awesome. All right. Let me quick check my water. 2 plus 10, 32. How much was it? 30, 40? How much water was it? I'm getting delirious from all this water. 41. Okay. All right, so I need to drink like 8 or 9 more ounces, somewhere in that realm. It's getting a little imprecise here. I have the measurements on the one vessel, but not on the other one. But I know what the total is, so I can just kind of estimate it, I think. This is 16, so yeah. Okay, so roughly half of it. Okay. Sorry, my mouth does that when I drink sometimes. Can't help it, I guess. At least I'm not doing that thing where I stick my tongue out. Sometimes my tongue comes out when I'm drinking. Not in real life, in my VTuber. my real tongue does normal things when I drink, I swear. Okay, I think one more drink. One more drink and it's good. That's so much water. Oh my god. Don't redeem more. No. Stop. I'm gonna have to pee for the rest of my life. Stop it. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a raid. I'll be live again tomorrow. Am I using a Fairlith rod already? I don't think so. Is that... No, I think I'm just using the basic shitty one. Um, I'll be live tomorrow either with more of this or with possibly Star Wars Battlefront 2 for some reason. I guess. I don't know about all that. But we'll see. And then because it's a holiday weekend I might stream more. I don't know. We'll see. I should make one. Okay, I will make that a priority too. Alright, here comes the raid. I'm leaving before anyone else makes me drink anything else. I'm out. Farewell.